Reptiles here. Just got another delivery. We got some new animals to show you guys today. We're just letting them kind of get acclimated at the moment. And we got a second delivery today for everybody's food. And this is from Rodent Pro. I think they're one of the best frozen feeders. We actually got 2 bags of frozen chicks, just as a little kind of a special snack for the pythons every so often. Some pup rats for some of the babies, some medium rats for some of the bigger girls, and some small rats just for everyday feeding throughout the rest of the larger males and females throughout the collection. So, a little bit of food update, and the kids are doing a little science experiment with the dry ice in a bucket of water. They're making fog. So it's fun for everybody.
Alright guys, so we got, well, my daughter and my husband got, but that's going to be for later because it's super epic what we got, well, what they got. But I ended up getting something that was kind of a spur of the moment thing. He's not going to stay in this tank. His new tank's going to be here Saturday. I might do a tank enclosure video or whatever on how I'm going to do it. So this is Sasuke, and she is a tiger salamander. This was a spur of the moment buy because I was reviewing them or was researching them, and I just thought they were so cute, and their faces are just so freaking adorable, like a little potato. So right now he's just bathing in his water cup. Like I said, this isn't gonna be her permanent cage. I just bought a 12 by 12 by 12 Xterra enclosure for him, or her, I don't know. His or her name is Sasuke. But look how cute his little face is! So that's our new addition, our tiger salamander named Sasuke, and I named it from the movie Ponyo. And he's just a cute little button. So later on, once our other reptile that my husband and my daughter ended up getting, whose name is Yoshi, and we're going to end up showing him on later during the day once he maybe comes out a little bit and gets used to his new enclosure. So we'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, so I got to clean out my leopard gecko cages, and they are in bins. I do breed my leopard geckos. I actually bred Bernadette and Penny to Vegeta, so I thought I would take you along and show you how I keep them. And I usually just use paper towels. I give them a hide with a paper towel wet for their moist hide, and then that's all I really do, and then give them mealworms. I usually feed them at night since they're nocturnal. They stay up at night, and they usually hide in their hides during the daytime. So I usually feed them at night with their calcium powder and their vitamins, and I'll show you how I do all that in a second. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is her dirty one, and obviously she's pooped and stuff like that. And I usually give a bigger clean bin with their hide. I'm going to change their hide, their paper towel into their hide too, and give them new food. So what I do is I just throw away this paper towel, I rinse the bin out with warm water, and stick it back into their little cubicle and call it a... Alright, new paper towel down, and all I'm going to do is change out her moist hide. So I just open it up, and I get these deli cases off of Amazon. Right, so I just stick a roll of paper towel in there. Now, obviously, since I did breed her with my male Vegeta, I am going to have to use Eco Earth or vermiculite or something like that so that they can lay their eggs in. I usually use Eco Earth and use the vermiculite once they actually breed out their eggs. So all I'm going to do is mist this down with my handy dandy reptile mister, and I'm just going to mist it down. Just going to mist it, make it really damp, because this is also how they drink too. I know a lot of people use their, give them an extra thing of water, but I just soak this to the brim, so because they usually drink droplets from like leaves or the rain or something like that, so I always make sure that it's super moist. Put the tub back on. Put it in, and then I use her little thing with her mealworms, and I'm obviously going to feed her later. I usually feed them between 7 and 8, just because they're more like awake since they're nocturnal. And then I'm just going to take her and I'm going to put her back in her little bin. And put her back in her rack. And put her name tag back on. Boom. Yeah, we keep my leopard geckos in there because I do breed them out. So as you can tell, I get a lot of babies and tape. And then time for Penny. Now, Bernadette, if you guys were wondering what Bernadette morph she was, she is a jungle Maxno Tremper albino possible het from Earthy Patmos. And I did breed her with my male gecko, Vegeta, who is just a tangerine, but he's my favorite, and I'll show you him in a little bit. Misty's all cleaned. Got it. And she's going back in her thing. Excuse me, Lando. Back in her bin with her name tag, so I know who it is. 2 more geckos to go. Alright, Vegeta's all clean and ready to go back in his bin. And Ash is all cleaned up and ready to go. This guy is a complete jerk. He'll hiss at me every single time. I handle him every single day, but he's just not having me. I don't know what his issue is. But that's Ash, and all the leopard geckos are now all cleaned up besides feeding, which I do later in the nighttime.
Okay, that's all of them?
And we still have to let you guys know our new reptile that we got, which I'm super excited about. Alright guys, here's our
Cutie.
Here's our Savannah Monitor.
Our Savannah Monitor. His name's Yoshi.
We don't know if it's a girl or boy.
No, but Yoshi's figured he's pretty accustomed to that spot with a
He
hole.
just digged under there.
Yeah, he dug a hole.
He's silly. He jumped out of my
So,
mom's
that was
hands
Yoshi.
like, oh, $100.
We're letting him get accustomed to everything for right now, but he is our Savannah Monitor that we will be giving weekly updates on, right, babe?
Yep. Weekly updates, feedings, all that fun stuff. Growth rate, which is the most interesting thing. I don't think there's a lot of people out there that have the understanding or the knowledge that how big and how fast this animal is going to get as big as it gets and how much work they take. So I figured it'd be a good one to go ahead and grab the cheap reptile to show you just how uncheap it can be and just how big they get and how much work it takes.
And I'm a part of this.
Yes,
This is going to be trainer right here.
Yeah. This,
Yup.
So we'll be doing clicker training and things along those lines so that you can show you little tricks to get these larger lizards more accustomed to feeding so that you don't have to be afraid to reach into the cage at any time and grab a hold of things and stuff like that. Clicker training, ball training, things along those lines help with the larger lizards or even larger snakes.
awesome sauce.
That's it.
That's it. Alright guys, we're gonna end the
Vlog.
We're gonna end the video here and we will catch you on our next video. We haven't really set a schedule for when we're gonna be posting because life's hectic and there's a lot to do in my, so we haven't really set a schedule. So right now we're just uploading when we feel like we're uploading, but once we're probably gonna be doing weekly ones just to show you about Yoshi and the Savannah Monitor and, how big he's gonna get and all that fun stuff. So we will catch you guys in our next video. Bye!
Bye.